Gone are those days where you can just stuff your keywords and rank your website. The unique smartness of Google has brought quality articles worldwide. As a blogger, you have to write quality articles, but at the same time, you need to understand your audience and try ranking for what they search. Keyword research helps you in the process of meeting the two ends: writing for readers and optimizing for bots. Hey everyone, this is Durga, digital marketing consultant and a trainer. And in this video, you are going to discover my 3-step process of keyword research. I'm going to help you with keyword research basics. In this video, you will learn how you can start with keyword research. Keyword research is the process of finding valuable keywords that drive targeted traffic to your blog. You can do this by identifying how readers are interested in a particular topic. So for example, let me show you. I want to learn to make a Black Forest cake. So let's Google it. Black Forest cake. Okay. Before that, you need to know 3 things. The number 1 thing is, what is the keyword? The Black Forest cake. Okay. The second thing, my search intent. My search intent here is purely to learn how to make a cake. Okay. That is a Black Forest cake. Not to buy a Black Forest cake. Okay. I purposefully differentiate learning and buying because at the end, you are going to match it with the search intent. Okay. And the third thing is, what I am looking for in the search results. Okay, let's see what we are getting in the search results. So I get few recipe cards here from the top blogs, yes, with the images, and few of the Black Forest cake buying options from the shops. So we got a few future recipes, some shops where you can order a Black Forest cake online, few of the YouTube videos, all those things. Okay, finally, let's open a blog post. Say for example, the first one. So she is ranking for the exact same thing that I searched, Black Forest cake. Nothing more than that. Okay, that is the thing that you need to note here. Okay, that's a cool blog post with neat images. So let's discover the method of doing this keyword research, like how she ranked for the blog post Black Forest cake. The same way, if you need to get into your audience mind and find what they are searching for, and if you could rank your blog, you can make money online and you can get a better rankings online. Okay, so let's start with that. So this is a 3-step method of keyword research. In this method, the first phase we are going to discover keywords. Okay, and in the second step we are going to analyze the keyword and match it with the search intent. And finally, the third step is creating a content using those keywords in the content. This is how we are going to learn. So before I dive deep into keyword research, I want to help you with 2 things. The one is types of keywords and second is Google Keyword Planner metrics. Okay, first let's see the types of keyword. I don't want to confuse you with lots and lots of keywords as they are available there. I am going to talk about only 2 keywords. The first thing is seed keywords and the second one is the long tail versions. Let me show you that. Keywords. In reality, you need to rank for this keyword. That is what we call it as primary keywords or short-term keywords or hit keywords. They contain only 1 or 2 phrases. Okay, like what I used here is a simple Black Forest cake. I didn't mention recipe, I didn't mention buy, I didn't mention anything, but a single keyword with a general purpose. Okay, so it is a single term keywords and mostly they have high search volumes. And finally, the long tail version. Long tail keywords are the keywords with more than 2 or 3 terms. And these keywords are very, very specific in purpose, which means We are using it for driving a targeted audience. For example, this black forest cake, right? The black forest cake here, what I did is, this is common, that is, this is general for recipe blogs, image sites, e-commerce sites, and video sites like and cake design sites. I can use this keyword for so many purposes, right? I didn't mention for one single general specific purpose, but this is for a general purpose. So this is why the seed keywords have a very high search volume. For example, let me explain this with other keywords like parenting, business, restaurants. These are the seed keywords with general purpose. Many of the businesses get into parenting. Many of the businesses are there in business keyword. Okay, so specific keywords used particularly by specific industry, which means parenting books, vegetarian restaurants, and targeted keywords. The targeted keywords are the long tail phrases which has very low search volume, which means it is used by unique businesses like parenting books for toddlers. So I'm reducing it to toddlers. Okay, I'm just mentioning, and specifically I'm giving the books only for toddlers. Okay, so that is why those who need toddler books will open this keyword, like they are interested in that keyword, which means parenting books for toddlers. I am targeting the specific audience, vegetarian restaurants in Chennai. So I am targeting the targeted audience who want vegetarian restaurants in the location of Chennai. So it is very specific, right? More about this image, what you can do is find the link in the description below. That is a blog post which I have a very detailed version. Along with that, you can download my keyword research guide and a keyword planner that we are going to use in this blog video, right? Now, when with the seed keyword, when you add a modifier, you get a long tail keyword. Okay, so like for example, with the black forest cake, we are adding modifiers like recipe, design, buy online. So, and finally we get a long tail version of black forest cake recipe, black forest cake design for birthday, black forest cake by online. Okay, all these keywords has different and a different purpose, but we are adding a modifier and making a long tail version. So are you confused with what is a modifier? Modifiers are the words that you add to your main keyword to produce a more specific long tail keyword. It is there are three types of modifiers. One is general, geo-specific, and niche-specific. So this general keyword modifiers are like best, easy, top, cheapest, and geo-specific is the location-specific, adding locations like Coimbatore, Nigeria, India, and niche-specific is like recipe, codes, designs, images, and diets. So these are the modifiers that we add to make a long tail version. Let's see how we can add modifiers to our version. Look at this example here. With the seed keyword black forest, I have added a recipe. So that is black forest cake recipe. Second one, black forest cake Indian. In Tamil, a black forest cake eggless black. I can even add eggless in the front, eggless black forest cake recipe. So at home with egg. So black forest cake with egg, traditional black forest cake recipe in Tamil. So these are the keywords, long tail versions that I can form with the one seed keyword black forest cake. So based on the intent, the things differ here. So this is the end of phase 1. That is, we have discovered a list of keywords. Now we are going to analyze and find keyword to write a blog post. For that, let's head over to Google Keyword Planner. So this is the Google Keyword Planner. You have two options here. The first one is discover new keywords, and the second one is get a search volume and forecast. So click on discover new keywords, and what you're going to do is add your keywords. So here is my list of keywords, selected keywords, discovered keywords in the phase 1. I'm copying them and I'm directly pasting them here in discover new keywords. Okay, let's go and click get results. So here, refine keywords, beta version is there on your right side, right? These are the modifiers, like you can add all these modifiers to your keywords, like with cherry, white forest cake, fruit cake, strawberry, all those related. Using the previous search, Google will help you refine your keywords. So we are not going to use this. Let's close it. Now, you have got around 924 keyword ideas. Okay, for 10 keywords we got like 924 keyword suggestions. It's a big list, right? So let's download this. Click here on this button, download button. So you can download as CSV or Google Sheets. Okay, fine, let me open it. Let's wait some time to open. Click on enable editing. Now the first two rows we don't need it. Let me delete. And the next is this top bid range, like low, high, ad impression. So we are not going to choose keywords for ads, right? So we don't need anything after this. Let me delete everything here as it's deleted. All we need is search volume and the competition. And this is currency that we don't need here. Now let me color the first one. Let me quickly color the keywords so that you get an idea, visual idea of keywords. Okay, so go to data, conditional formatting, and here on the cells color scales, choose 3 color scale. Okay, let me show you how it looks. Okay, this is how it looks. I have colored. So 50 is the lowest search volume and 50,000 is the highest search volume. Search volume is a metric that shows how many people are searching for a particular query. So if the search volume is high, which means there is a demand for the topic, more people are looking for information, and you can create content that people are searching for. Okay, if the search volume is high, it means there is a demand in the topic and you have readers to read. So all you need to do is to choose a keyword with high search volume and low competition. So what is competition? Keyword competition. So keyword difficulty or competition is the process of evaluating how difficult it is to rank in Google's organic search results for a specific term. Okay, for a specific term, how difficult it is to reach. So difficulty is based on so many factors, and the most influencing difficulty factor is link building. So what we are going to do, we are going to filter out the keywords with high search volume and low difficulty. So let's move to the Excel sheet. So the green ones are having too high search volume. Yellow ones have the medium search volume. Like you can go for anything above 1000, 1K searches. Okay. So I have highlighted all these blue ones which have a high search volume and low competition. For example, how to make a black forest cake has 5000 searches and low competition. So there are very less blogs who has written content on this one, how to make a black forest cake. So the search volume is only 5000. 5000 is a big number, but still you can go for something at 500 or 1000 based on your blog. Okay, if you're a really new one, if you're new and starting out, I recommend going for high search volume and low competition long tail keywords. Later on you can go for go ranking for high search volume content and high difficulty content. Okay, Now I have highlighted around 5 to 10 keywords. Okay. The next step in this process is matching with the search intent. So search intent is also known as user intent, is the main goal of user has when typing a query into search engine. Remember, when I typed the query into search engine, my intent was to learn how to make a cake and not to buy a cake. So I have entered a very general term like black forest cake. I didn't mention I want to buy or I want a recipe. I didn't mention that. But what I have, but my inside intent was just to find. If you want to go to Facebook, you type in FB. This doesn't mean that you need to learn about FB. It means that you need to reach the site. So this is a navigational query. So not every user, every time they enter www.facebook.com, they just type in FB or they just type in Facebook. So if you have some doubts, maybe about COVID symptoms, you just type in COVID symptoms. This means that you are trying to learn something about COVID symptoms. If you want to buy something online, what do you enter? You enter buy iPhone 12 online. So this means a commercial query. You want to buy something. Okay. Google says there are only 3 types of search intent: informational, navigational, and transactional. While starting this video, I clearly mentioned that my intention here is to learn about making a black forest cake and not about buying a black forest cake. So let's match the search intent for our chosen keywords. So go to the keyword research workbook. Don't worry, you can download this keyword research workbook from my blog. Click on the link in the description below. So first one, the black forest cake recipe. This is purely an informational content, okay, because it is given recipe and someone who is looking for a recipe has an intent of understanding or learning about the cake making. Okay. The second thing is black forest cake recipe Indian. This is also an informational one. Black forest cake recipe in Tamil, that is also an informational one. These are all informational queries. Whereas black forest cake buy online, this is a purely commercial content. Okay. So only the commercial blogs who are selling or who are the websites who are selling cakes online will try to rank for this keyword. This is a commercial keyword. And this one is like navigational. You are finding some shops to eat black forest cake. Okay, maybe a dine out. So this is a navigational query. So based on your query, you will rank your blog, okay, or your website. Now, what we are going to do is the keyword analysis sheet. We will refine all our keywords here, my list of keywords, and the search volume. So I have chosen the lowest search volume of 500 and the highest search volume of 5000. Okay. Like I'm going to prefer the keywords based on this. And finally, I'll define the type of content. So this is the type of content, the blog post. Okay. Finally, it's the time for planning the content. These are the places where you need to use the keywords. Let's see what are the places that you need to use the keywords. Content outline. So how to make a black forest cake. This is my keyword. The keyword how to make a black forest cake online has a search volume of 5000 and there is a low difficulty in ranking this blog post. You have to use the keyword in your title, H1 tag. Okay. Next one, you have to use the same thing in your URL. So URL is something like www.yourwebsite.com, for example, .in/how to make a black forest cake. So you have to use your keyword in your URL. Next, you have to use your keyword in your meta description. See, I have used the black forest cake is a delicious combination of chocolate cake, something that I have written, which has the keyword black forest cake. And when it comes to the keyword outline, blog post outline, you can find that how to make a Black Forest cake, introduction, what is a Black Forest cake, ingredients of Black Forest cake, step-by-step recipe, tips for baking, and your conclusion. This is my content outline. I'll write the content, and your introduction should have your keyword. Probably at the start, it is better if it is at the start. So you can use your keyword in your image alt text too. Now it's time to wind up. This is a beginner-friendly basic version of keyword research process which helps beginners to kickstart ranking their blog. Once you get through this process, once you understand this process, it will help you to rank your blog, and sooner or later that you can start ranking for high difficulty keywords too. Don't forget to download my keyword research guide. Look for the link in the description below and get this keyword planner that I used in this video. This will help you in the process of defining keywords and kickstarting the keywords. If you like this video, consider subscribing and share this with your friends. Thank you for watching.